everyone, welcome to day 2 of the Easter amigurumi challenge where I crochet one prompt per day chosen at random from this selection provided to me by my nieces and nephews. If you haven't seen the previous day's video, I will put a link to that down in the description, but for now we are just going to dive straight in. I'm going to choose my prompt for today, which will be, you know what, we'll go a yellow egg. Let's see what the yellow egg has in store. Egg. An egg within an egg. This lovely picture was drawn by my youngest niece, she's almost 2. She's between about 18 months and 2 years old, you know, around that age. Not the most accurate egg picture I've seen, but I'm going to give her an A for effort. So today we are going to be crocheting a nice amigurumi egg. If you didn't see yesterday's video, I did say in that for all of these projects I'm crocheting with this challenge, I want to keep them small, I want to keep them simple. Just because I'm still dealing with health issues, I need to manage that, and the amount of time I can actually crochet for is limited. So all these projects, super simple. I think where I'll start today is with my chunky yarn collection. It's no secret on this channel that I don't particularly enjoy crocheting with like this kind of yarn, but I know my nibblings do enjoy it, and I like the finished products that are created from these yarns. It's just the process of working with them. I've never liked that. But this series is a good opportunity to use some of that up, which I'm going to do. So what colours should I select for my egg? Pink, I mean nice pale pink, that's a good Easter colour. I've got a yellow in here too. And then what else have I got? And then a blue. I think I can make that work. So blue, pink and yellow. Very Eastery. How I'm going to approach this project, I do have an egg pattern already. I made that for another amigurumi pattern I made years ago, I think, at this point. I'm just going to crochet myself a basic egg pattern in one solid colour, and then I will decorate it. In this moment, that's just easier for me to approach the project like that. So I think I've got my egg pattern up. I'm going to crochet myself that, and then we can get to some decorating. I think I've got more pink left, so I'll crochet the egg itself in that, and we'll save these two for adding a bit of decorative flair, I reckon. I completely forgot I was going to wear my awesome flower crown that I made in yesterday's video. It's just sitting here on the table. I meant to put it on. Oh well, better late than never, I suppose. I'm so glad I chose the pink because I had the most of that, and I'm still a little bit concerned I'm not going to have enough. Apparently we're playing 2 games here today. We're doing the amigurumi challenge, but we're also playing yarn chicken. I would like to win both if I can, but I'm not too confident about the yarn chicken, to be honest. If I don't have enough, I think I'll have to adjust the pattern a little bit. Stitch marker. And then for my stuffing for all of these projects, or at least the ones that require stuffing, I'm going to use up some scrap yarn because I am being overrun with this stuff. I have about 4 different containers, I have a bag, I have another, like just a little ceramic pot, and they are full of yarn scraps, so I really need to start using some of these up. And then I've just got a couple of rounds to go. I did skip, I think, 2 rounds just because I wasn't going to have enough yarn. I might have had enough to do one of those rounds, but you know, I was just being a little bit cautious. I'd rather have a little bit of yarn left over than not enough. I think I just need a few more yarn scraps before I crochet the final round. just to make a little Easter egg here a little bit fuller. And especially when you use yarn scraps as stuffing, I find they tend to compress a little bit. They squish down a lot, so I try and overstuff a little bit when I use yarn scraps. Most of the yarn scraps in here are green from this thing. Okay, final round coming up. Egg acquired, and thankfully I ended up with enough yarn to finish it off, no issues there. For the decoration, I'm just going to surface crochet some lines with the blue yarn, and then I'll embroider on some extra detail with the yellow. Again, I'm just keeping things really nice and simple here. I don't want to do anything too complex at the moment or too strenuous like on my shoulder, so I will do that. Yeah, I'm just going to make things up as I go, basically. I don't really have a plan in mind. Sometimes that works out well for me. Sometimes it goes very wrong, so we're just going to have to wait and see what happens. And here is my complete Easter egg. Not my best work, I gotta admit, but A, I don't think my niece is going to care, and B, it was sort of the best I could do at the moment. Not too bad. It is a little bit misshapen. I forget that the surface crochet, or at least when I use slip stitches, it seems to tighten up my amigurumi. That's probably partially my fault. I should loosen my tension. I just didn't think of it. So it's a little bit misshapen, but again, my niece, she is not going to care. I think she's just going to like to have a soft toy. So I'm going to add that to my collection of pieces. But to be fair, that's the only one here. The first one's on my head. Although that pile will grow, hopefully, over the next couple of days. Can you? Thank you. Just stay there. Stay there, thank you. Okay, before we finish up here, as always, we are going to do... Today's featured hookup creator is Skein, or Yemi and Co, and she says, "My mother taught me to crochet 30 years ago. I crocheted dozens of blankets, scarves, sweaters, and in 2014 I discovered amigurumi. So for the sake of it, I tried to make a doll, and I loved the experience. She was a cute voodoo doll with purple hair and her heart pinned on her chest. I named her Yemi and started to make her some friends. Today she's the mascot of Yemi and Co, my online pattern shop." You know, I did almost the same thing. My big spider here, she was my first large, completely original pattern, and she became the mascot of this channel and all my social media. So we have something in common there. Please go and give Skein or Yemi and Co a follow. All her links will be down in the description. Also down in the description is a link to a Google form if you would like to apply to the hookup for yourself. Thank you all for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed day 2 of the Easter amigurumi challenge. We will be continuing day 3 tomorrow. For how long we're going to be continuing really depends on how my body holds up, but I am determined to see it through to the end. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Share it if you think it's worth sharing, and I will see you all tomorrow with the next video.